I really got nothing for you.
Don't touch the tree.
Are we here for the Shadow Dragons?
I trade news with the Shadows, but it takes more than one source to get along here. Besides, I was doing this before they came knocking, before Varric too, right here in Docktown.
Take it away. I'm ready for the full tour.
We've been here before.
The tour where I get to look around and not chase cultists or fight demons.
Wouldn't that be something? Come on. There's paper sellers all over here.
Want to see if they got your name right?
Most papers don't say much, but read between the lines and you pick up a thing or two. I'm not here as much lately. I'll take what news I can get. Let's grab a few copies. We'll see if we can find Balara's cereals, too. All right.
So, before Varric, before the Shadows, you worked for...
Same as now. People who find me and have jobs worth taking. Docktown people, runaways, the desperate.
And you do this on your own?
I've got contacts, informants, people I cross paths with, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's just me. Okay, keep an eye out for paper sellers. We'll start on the north side of Lower City.
How many do we need?
Don't worry, I'm paying. Let's get started.
I'm like, yo, what in the cyberpunk is that? Dig it. Myth or man? Stories abound of the masked figure who watches over Minathrous. While some question the so-called Viper's existence, or whether he is one man or many, increased sightings of the mysterious figure were reported throughout Docktown. Between a reign of demons and everyday woes, many welcome his presence.
The Viper! More than one person. You'll read it here first.
So most of the time you work here alone. You like it that way?
Another rebellion?
It's
Here's what we know.
easier.
But you like us, right?
You're all right.
What happened in Marnus Pell? First-hand account.
One paper, thanks.
The Morning Scroll. Hope for the anti-slavery movement. Whispers of a successful rebellion in Marnus Pell have reached Minathrous' street. In light of distressing reports from all corners of the Imperium, the news brings a glimmer of hope for those continuing the fight in our capital.
Looks like the Shadows made the paper.
Here's what we know.
Indirectly.
Viper spotted at a local fish fry.
We'll take a paper, thanks.
The Minathrous Mirror. Drama in the palace? Is the Archon keeping secret? Questions arose when the Archon abruptly left the assembly, but those queries have since spiraled in a baseless speculation. Several magisters reached out to assure my readers that rumors of cult influence in the palace affairs are false.
I've got a contact who works this area. Let's see if he's around.
Say no.
The Viper! More than one person. You'll read it here first.
What happened in Marnis Pell? First-hand account.
Okay. The charm's good against all manner of curses and manipulation. Fair price. And you won't find better in the Circle District.
You won't find better at the Circle, but you will off the docks. For half the price and twice the enchantment.
Neve.
Alec?
Oh, if you say it's... thanks, I'll pass. Sorry.
Hey, if I'd known, I would have told you. Come back next week. I'll buy another paper.
I write them myself. The Magisters. They don't print the truth.
Most honest thing I'll hear today. What about you? Is it something you're buying, my friend?
Rook. Let's see. Embalming liquids, the bone saw.
Right. I'll, nice friend, Neve. Why'd you really stop by?
Just looking for gossip.
Not much that'd interest you.
We chased a relic through Docktown. The buyer was Venatori, but the smuggler belonged to the Thread Crime Syndicate. You're a Thread?
We don't deal with cultists. Your smuggler broke the rules. She's out.
And the Venatori?
There's been more in Docktown. Boss says it's under control. But between us, I don't like it.
Then it's worth keeping an eye on. If you hear anything.
So will you.
You know a member of the Thread Crime Syndicate? Personally?
Don't tell me you're surprised.
I'd expect as much. You're not afraid of a tough crowd?
Draw the right lines, get the job done. It's how you sleep at night. Come on. There's more to see. If we want more gossip, we need more papers. Let's head to the south side.
The weekly truth. Can you trust your neighbor? A loved one? Even yourself? The Venatori's influence continues to reach further and higher than we ever suspected. But who else is under their sway? What more can they do? Our eyes are open. And a draft for the weekly truth. A series of chalk symbols was found on rocks along the shoreline, along with the words, "The storm approaches." There was no sign of wreckage among the rocks, though this humble rider found a lantern, of unusual make, but clearly meant for the prow of a boat. The tide has since stolen the message, but, dear reader, we still must ask, was this a message from across the sea?
You've lived in Docktown your whole life.
Since I was born. Unless I'm out of the city for a job. Had a few apartments around town. The current one, it's not the lighthouse, but it's mine.
And the weekly truth story idealist. Secret research at the Circle, what they're covering up. New translation of the Catacombs tablets, how a former mistranslation had us looking the wrong way. Can Docktown's detectives speak to cats? Feline leads in major cases. Snake people among us? It's those bloody lizard people, man. Just can't escape them.
What happened in Marnus Pell? First-hand account.
You've been an investigator for a while.
It's not a short story.
You've made it this far. Is there a secret?
Trust people enough to get things done, not enough to get you killed.
And that lets you sleep at night.
If I'm lucky.
We'll take one.
The nightly song. What secrets were in the painted box? Will our heroes find the truth, and do they truly want to? Read the next chapter of The Twisted Knife right here.
One of Belle's cereals. Great.
The latest chapter is here. Circle District Gossip. Read the latest.
You know, Varric hired me not far from here. Come on, Slick. Stop a ritual. Save the world. It'll be fun. I should have said no.
The real news in Dogtown. Get it here.
Paper, thanks.
The Imperium's secret. The makings of a scandalous love affair. Was that a prominent Circle Mage at the Silver Coin? The same Circle Mage known to frequent Docktown's more interesting bidding rings? And who was their mysterious friend? When I have answers, dear reader, you will too.
Scandal
we've
and
got enough.
enchantment. Read
What
it
now?
here first.
Now I'm starving, and I know the best place in the city.
Doing all right?
Huh?
Yeah.
The lighthouse doesn't have this.
What?
A view of the water. I don't know, it helps me think. But we've got places to be. Come on.
You! This fish won't eat itself. I said next time you were here it was free.
Sure thing, Hal. Next time.
Yeah, it's always something.
Joining Varric. Us. Do you really wish you'd said no?
No. I just have a bad habit of picking jobs that go sideways. You think I'd learn?
You said you'd take jobs worth taking.
That's what I tell myself.
This one was. The rest, we figure out as we go.
Varric said this job would end with Solus. We'd stop a ritual, then I'd walk away. But those gods escaped. Not much of a win. And if the world falls, the city goes too. It's not like I'll find work then.
Is that why you said yes? To save Minathrous?
People will tell you Minathrous is broken. And they're right. It's corrupt, petty. Saving the world won't fix it. I take the small wins, Rook. Hal's serving fish another day. getting past the next scrape alive. Sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you get more. But the tables always turn. It's better if you know it's coming.
We got in over our heads, didn't we?
Same old story.
The gods weren't a twist?
I've seen worse.
Then I'm glad you stuck around.
Misery loves company.
A study of Docktown. Neve caught up on Docktown news and met with her thread contact, Elin. He told Neve that there's been more Venatori in Docktown lately. If he learns anything more, Neve will hear about it. After enjoying her favorite fish fry stand, Neve revealed that her jobs tend to go sideways, so she expects the worst and looks for small wins.